What's going on, everybody? We are the Cinefanatics. My name is Robert Adams, and
I'm Chris Adams.
And we are here today because, you know what? This DC fandom thing is just chugging along. This train's still moving. There's a whole bunch of stuff being released, so let's get to it. Let's get through it. Today, we got, like 2 videos about the Suicide Squad.
Oh, yeah.
So we got 2 videos to watch. This is the first that we're we've gone before today. We've gone from no footage and knowing not really too much about Suicide Squad to let's get all the Suicide Squad stuff. Let's get 2 videos in one day that we got to react to. We're going to do them both right here in this video.
So much that you're having such a hard time trying to say Suicide Squad, but here we are.
Suicide Squad.
Squad aside sued. Anyway.
Squad aside the suits, yeah.
Yeah, so the roll call, apparently this is supposed to give us the entire cast list of characters that are in this movie, I'm guessing.
Because we still don't know who some of them are playing.
Yeah, that, and on top of that, we don't really know every single person who's going to be on the Suicide Squad. That being said, I don't think you and I know historically every single person that's ever been on the Suicide Squad. So there's going to be a lot of characters that we probably don't even know popping up if they're really diving deep, that is. And I assume they are because big cast list. And on top of that, yeah, then we're going to be watching the behind the scenes. But let's jump into that roll call first and then get into the behind the scenes.
So we know who we're looking at in the behind the scenes.
Exactly.
We're
thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Let me do this. Here we go. The Suicide Squad.
Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence.
So Waller's back.
Welcome to Task Force X. These are your brothers and sisters for the next few days.
Rick Flag's back. Savant. Yes.
Flula
Borg. No, of course. Yeah. Of course.
But she looks good there.
Yeah.
Do you know the Baba Yaga? Ratcatcher 2.
Bloodsport. Ooh. Oh, like a King Shark.
Yes.
Yeah.
One of the best parts of the Harley Quinn cartoon. Mongal. Yeah. Thinker. Soria.
The Dark Knight. Oh, sorry. TDK.
Nathan Fillion. Weasel.
Oh, terrifying.
Yeah, frightening. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Captain Boomerangs. Yes. Oh, Peacemaker. Yes. John Cena is Peacemaker. That's excellent.
Wow. That's insane.
That's
great.
That looks pretty good. Some of those look like just corny as all get out, but I mean, it's supposed to be.
Freaking David Dastmalchian as Polka Dot Man. I'm so on board.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm so excited. Let me see if I can get this other one pulled up.
Sean Gunn is playing Weasel. That was just weird.
Oh, so weird looking. I don't know how I feel about that one at all.
Yeah.
I
like the look for Harley Quinn in this. I would actually say this is the 3rd time we're seeing Harley Quinn in a movie in live action. I think that's probably her best costume and look out of all of them so far. The one that she had at Birds of Prey with like the fluffy sleeves, just I don't know.
That one was fun, but I like this one because it's going back to Harley's look. It had the old like black and red playing card kind of Harley Quinn outfit, the jester outfit for her.
And there definitely needs to be something said about leather, biker leather,
red leather, black leather.
Yeah, I mean something needs to be said, just not on this channel. But I mean, you're free to say it privately in your own home.
For sure.
Let's jump into the behind the scenes because
Yeah, so we got about a minute of behind the scenes stuff here. So this is let's see what they're doing here.
Jurassic Park.
I think it's going to surprise people.
He looks different.
You kind of sit there and go, how did they do that?
It's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made.
There's no one better in the world to direct the Suicide Squad than James Gunn.
I was excited with an opportunity to be able to do the Suicide Squad in the way it could be done from my point of view.
This one is completely unique. This is a gritty 1970s war movie combined with the brilliance of James Gunn's characters and comedy.
You need your director to set the vibe.
The Suicide Squad is just a twisted fantasy of characters.
Within each of our characters, there's a certain beauty. Within most of them, some of them are just pretty crappy through and through.
Be like a douchey Captain America.
The guy who believes in peace at any cost, no matter how many people he needs to kill along the way.
Okay, I got it.
Don't ever settle back like you think you know where this is going, because you don't.
As soon as you have some sense about what's about to happen next, James comes in.
Everyone's exploding. Genitals, heads, arms, legs.
It's like a big, massive graphic novel brought to life.
This is by far the biggest movie I've ever made.
I don't think that you know what to expect.
Don't get too attached.
This has been truly the greatest, most exciting journey of my life making this film.
Cut. That was great.
Oh yeah,
I know what to expect. I'm expecting an R rating on this.
Possibly.
This needs to be a slugfest, like R rated, just knock down, drag out, like
I mean, you see King Shark there about to take a bite out of somebody. I mean, I very well could see an R on this. I don't know if they've actually, I can't remember, people in the comments can let us know if they've said anything about that or not. But as far as I know, they haven't. Either way, we're coming off of like Birds of Prey. That had an R rating, obviously, for good reason. I don't see any reason why this one also wouldn't, especially because of that and because of the R-rated version of Batman versus Superman. So they could be carrying through for that.
I think that's idea. One thing. That's one thing DC I think really has over Marvel right now is DC. They're looking back like, hey, so what can we do that Marvel hasn't done? Well, Marvel hasn't dived into like R rating except for like Deadpool, but that was Fox at the time. But now that Marvel's primarily Disney, they're not diving into like R rated Avengers or anything like that. So they're jumping forward with that, with their animated movies, the Harley Quinn cartoon, which is extremely R rated. And that King Shark looks like he was straight out of that cartoon as well. So I'm actually kind of hoping it's still Ron Funches doing his voice.
That'd be hilarious. But
especially great.
Especially because when you saw the roll call and they brought up King Shark, he was like, "Hi." Yeah. And I love that because that is definitely the King Shark from the Harley Quinn cartoon. Hi. Mm-hmm. Overall, though, what a colorful cast of characters. I like what they said in there. Don't get attached. There's so many characters and so many like Z tier level characters in this movie that at least 5 of these people are probably going to bite it.
You mean don't get attached? Like I was so thoroughly engulfed with Slipknot in the first movie.
Exactly. Except maybe hopefully a little more cleverly done. Anyway, and I don't know. This looks insane. I would probably agree with them that James Gunn looks like the right cat to take care of this. Mm-hmm. So, any other final thoughts there?
No, this looks good. Want to see maybe more about like what the story is going to be about. But yeah, this is a huge cast. That's a lot of people they're bringing together with some of like like going back to what you said at the beginning real quick. Yeah, there was a lot of those characters. I'm a huge comic book fan. Some of them I was not familiar with at all. So Like Pete Davidson's character is apparently he's like a villain from like a huge giant other group of villains that are like the 10, the 100, the 1,000, whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to deep dive that much into these characters, especially before this movie comes out. So yeah, eager to see more. Yeah, can't wait.
All right, guys. Well, if you can't wait to see more of us, you know where to follow us. Get on this channel. You're going to want to subscribe and do all that stuff. For sure, if you like what you see here, consider hopping up on that Patreon up there and supporting us. We want to do a whole bunch of really cool stuff on this channel. And on Patreon, we're doing really cool stuff over there. And some of those things are like movie watch-alongs and all that. We got some of that coming out this month. And some of that stuff we've already done. A whole library of stuff that you can look up there. Anyway, that, and then definitely if you like this, if you like what we were doing, what we've been doing here with this DC FanDome stuff, you're going to want to come back this Tuesday night for our show, The Tagline. It's the show where the tagline is the title. That's where we talk about movies, movie news, all that stuff, and we're going to be breaking down the entire DC FanDome this Tuesday on that program. So come back 9 Central. We're going to be doing that Tuesday. It's going to be fun. All the news, everything, breaking it down there. As far as anything else goes that we're doing, and you want to follow that, you're going to want to follow that on the little Twitters and the Instagrams there. Cinefanatics MLP, Chris Adams MLP, Robert Adams MLP. All the stuff that we're doing, we're going to be posting up there. So you're going to want to click on those, hit that follow, and you'll be in tune to what the Cinefanatics are doing. As for everything else, like this video, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. You know how the YouTube stuff works. And as always, until next time, and as always.
Later, Mr. J.
Harley?
That's really good impressions. We should just keep doing those.
Probably not.
Later.
See ya.